The return of the iconic Jordan Challenge is one that will be very well received by fans of the 2K franchise. In this game mode, you're given 15 different game scenarios that Michael Jordan experienced in his career, and your goal is to complete 3 objectives in each one of them. This will earn you the maximum amount of 3 stars per challenge, each for one objective. There are 45 stars overall, and getting 40 of them will grant you some incredible rewards in both my career and my team, including an extremely desirable 99 rated MJ card. So this video is going to be showing you how to beat the first challenge, A Star is Born, in NBA 2K23's Jordan Challenge. This challenge is reliving Michael Jordan's NCAA championship game versus Georgetown when he was only 19 years old. To get all 3 stars, you're going to need to win the game, get 16 points and 9 rebounds with Jordan. Your main issue in this challenge isn't getting the points, as they're fairly easy to rack up. The most difficult challenge is getting the rebounds and actually winning the game. Within the first couple of plays, you'll immediately notice that Patrick Ewing is a freak of nature. The guy genuinely cannot be stopped. Every single one of Georgetown's plays consist of Ewing posting up and bullying your center. I tried several different strategies, including turning all of the CPU's game sliders down to 0, and it still wasn't enough. I can only imagine that this is intentional from 2K, as Ewing was incredible in his college years, and believe me, you'll get some first-hand experience of it when trying this challenge. So while stopping Ewing is near enough impossible, there are ways that you can still complete the challenge with relative ease. However, not being able to score 3-pointers does make this a bit harder, but simply sticking to what MJ is renowned for will be enough. Make sure to drive to the basket with him and hit some mid-range jumpers. Use screens and other plays if you need help in doing this, but to be honest, it's fairly straightforward. Also, don't try and force the points with Jordan, as he'll end up being exhausted and the opposing team will double up on him. So try to get the points over the span of the game instead. This also allows you to utilize your main offensive threat, which is James Worthy. He's pretty badly mismatched with his defender, so bullying him and getting buckets is pretty easy. If you want to make sure that you win the game at least, then Worthy is your best bet. Then the main challenge is getting the 9 rebounds, as Ewing will clean up in the paint at both ends of the court. To get the boards, you can either switch Jordan to the power forward position, which will put him in the right areas to grab the boards, or you can do what I did and try to cheese it. To do this, you'll need to be defending with Jordan at all times, and standing just outside of the paint right under the rim. The man you've left free should call for the ball and try to score. Of course, you're going to give up a couple of easy points with this strategy, but for the shots where he misses, you're right under the basket waiting to grab the rebound. If you wait for the shot to miss and hit Y or triangle, you should rise up and grab the ball without too much contest. You won't get the board every time, but over the course of the game, you'll definitely get 9 rebounds. If you're still struggling though, or can't be bothered to try and compete with Ewing for the boards, go ahead and put the CPU rebounding sliders down to 0 and put yours to 100. Again, this doesn't guarantee that you'll get the ball, but it does make it a lot easier. If you're struggling to win the game, you can always turn the difficulty down to Rookie, but be warned, this won't stop Ewing. I even went through manually and turned all of the CPU offensive sliders down to 0, and he still dropped 60 points on me. So try not to be disheartened by the difficulty of this challenge, as even if you double team him, he'll easily brush one of the defenders off to receive the ball. But if you're patient and stick to your game plan, you should be able to slowly grind away at Georgetown, with every single stop you get on them being crucial to the outcome. The main things to remember are to spread MJ's points over at least the entire first half, and then manually put him under the rim on defense to help grab those boards. Then the rest of the challenge is basically just trying to stop Ewing and taking advantage of James Worthy. One thing that does help you out a bit is that there's no shot clock, so once you're a couple of points ahead and have completed the challenges, you can run down the clock as much as you want until they start fouling. It's tedious and difficult, but certainly beatable, and believe me, completing these challenges will be 100% worth it for the rewards you get. If this video helped you beat the first Jordan Challenge, make sure to watch the video on screen now as well, as it'll definitely help you even more.